Live from Dodger Stadium, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And starting this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Yamamoto with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. This one in the air. Rojas. And there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Gerard Encarnacion.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Ramos in his 3rd season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Out to short. That ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Keaton Wynn. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Lee makes the catch, and there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
So a man at first. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Freeman hits it in the air. Lee in position, makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field, and that one is gone. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Ripped on a line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. Yamamoto back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Inside just missed. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Mike Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Righty delivers. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 4-1. So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Willie Adames stands in. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. and 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Encarnacion on third. Bailey on at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And we're back. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
There's the strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Base hit, left center field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, 1 away. Elliot Ramos digs in now.
Up next for the Giants.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. This one smoked out to left. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Breaking ball misses down and away. Popped up. Muncy should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Giants. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one ripped left field. Back there. And in one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith to the plate. In the air, left side. Makes the grab. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And now Teoscar Hernandez doubled in his first debut.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
There's a line drive to left field. And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 10 on the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got it. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
One out, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Edman in position. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated
Gerard
hitter,
Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Giants move closer with a homer this inning. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Left fielder, Kike
Hernandez,
Hernandez.
versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Short hop liner, handled it short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting,
And at first,
fielder,
next to hit, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line to center. Lee snags it, and there's 1 away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rips that one center field. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. On a line out towards center. Lee makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 2 base hits. 1 error and 1 man left. Bailey leading things off and takes a strike.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
This to third. Fires across the diamond, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Wade at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
That smash towards center. Brings it in, and that is that. 3 up.
Pitching for San Francisco.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th.
Number
And taking
43,
over on the mound, Tristan Beck. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Smith stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. To third. Tag. Got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That one felt good. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Muncy hits one in the air. Ramos makes the catch, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 7-2. Yamamoto back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Gets under it and pops it up. Rojas. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering down in the dirt.
1-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. It has the distance. Gone. He circles the bases. His 2nd of the year. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hammered, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. Trying to move him over here. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Here's Mookie now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Gets off a throw. And he'll pull into 2nd with 2 gone. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. And the inning is over. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bailey stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is hammered right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Pitching for San Francisco.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Miller.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That one knocks against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
No, he's in there.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. Bunts it in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
So a man aboard, Kike Hernandez at the plate. Lined into right. Yastrzemski makes the play, and that will end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here is Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. Yamamoto still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Boots it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Wade stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
2 down, bases empty. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Popped up. Freeman. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Out towards right center field. Lee sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that turns the lineup over. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's out to center field. And a base hit right there. And out to a board. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Now batting,
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score. Relay to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We go to the 9th. And now Tyler Fitzgerald. Popped in the air. Left field. Hernandez makes the play. And there's one down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Freeman over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. Lee at the plate and takes high there. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Giants down to their final strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. This one ends the And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
Nope,
you know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Corrals it, and there are 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. First pitch, not close. Adames, in his 8th season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. The shortstop takes the ball. Chapman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Whips it across, and they get Adames for the out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That's worth the price of admission. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting fourth, first
Here comes the
baseman,
2024
Freddie
World Series
Freeman.
MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Get out of town. And Freddie goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Muncy hits one in the air. Lee under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Lamont Wade Jr. That one's in there. Strike one.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here. This one in the air. Muncy under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Webb back to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Enrique Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Puts a bunt down. Wade. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard. To third. Tag. Got him. So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Oh, he botches it. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's Betts. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Shohei to the plate and scores. And the lead is up to 5. Betts into second.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
So runner at second, 2 down. Smith getting ready to hit.
Justin Verlander.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Betts scores. It's 6-0.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Well struck right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Yeah, the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. And that should be extra bases. Freddie across the score. It's 8-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Here's Muncy to hit. In the air out to center. Lee pulls it in on the run. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Chapman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2 balls,
1 out, bases
1
empty. They say you win.
2-2 to count.
Outside. 3-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to...
Wait. To Adames, that's 1. And it's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Caught in between, trying for third now. And they tag him out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
1-0.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Wade batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No ball,
Every
2
once in a
strikes.
while, they'll work that. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Mookie Betts. That one ripped. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will
Here's the
Smith.
catcher to hit, Will Smith. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2. Here comes the manager out of the So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Robbie Ray.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Ramos makes the grab, and that's the inning.
You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. 3. 3.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ray back to work. In the air, out towards right center. Lee on the move to the gap. 1 down.
Woo, he was all
Up next
over that
for
first
the
pitch
Dodgers,
fastball. Just
shortstop,
barely missed it.
Mookie
Man, this guy was ready to
Betts.
hit.
Ripped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Will Smith, the next to hit, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos puts it away, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Now
run.
batting,
Not
the
allowing
right
it to
fielder,
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, stepping in, Willie Adames.
3. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Back to the top of the order, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Taylor off of first with 2 away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone.
Power Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand.
Pitching for San Francisco.
Base is empty.
Ball four. Take your base.
2 outs, runner at first. Will Smith now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a chopper out to short. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not...
Base hit center field. Coming home. The throw in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. 1 run across. Here comes Freddie around third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there. And it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the...
You're out. 3. You're out. 3.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles. Now it's the shortstop,
Leading
Willie
off for the
Adames.
Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
That's in for a strike at 95.
First pitch.
So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ripped to right. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Grounder might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fitzgerald, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski makes the grab and a quick out number 1. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Second baseman Chris Taylor.
And that one hammered. That's back. In 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Taylor around second. But he throws on the brakes. Gets back to second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
3.
Sasaki back to work. And fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 1 down. And now it's the Giants DH. Herrera Encarnacion in the air, right field. Conforto on the move towards foul ground. Stretches out and hauls it in. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Muncy sends it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 2 in this
now
one.
Pitching for San Francisco, number 68, Eric Miller.
This one in the air, center field. Wisely hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now
First and second, 2 outs.
James
Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Throw, and it gets away. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. The tag, and he's out. And that'll keep more runs. We go to the.
Now.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Brett
Now
Wisely,
batting,
the next
the center
Giant to hit.
fielder, Brett Wisely.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the
3.
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game.